This is equivalent in programming to the method of event-driven programming. So I don't know if you're familiar with this or not, but when you're clicking on a menu in an application on a computer, how did it know you were going to click on that menu? In fact, it didn't. When you click on that menu, you have demanded a certain action happen, and the right code will run that corresponds to that action. So that's the analogy inside of regular computer programming, is this idea of event-driven. When the event happens, the code will run. When the tag is found, the code will run, right? Same kind of idea. Okay, so let's take a look at this on-demand methodology. On-demand really depends on this idea of apply templates. And apply templates is talked about extensively later. What I want to give you right now is the essence of what apply templates means. So I have an instance here. It's got schoolwork, it's got an essay, and the essay has a title and a body. And now, instead of on command, because I may not know, for example, that it has to have a title and a body. Maybe I have various kinds of essays that have various kinds of tags. In this case, it may have a title, it may have a body, and so I want to, if it has a title and if it has a body, run the appropriate templates. Okay, so you can see in my template example, I have the forward slash model. I have the template match equals title template, and I have the template match equals body template. So I have the templates I need in order to do that, in order to render this essay. I just don't happen to know when they're going to run, so I use apply templates. Okay, so I'm going to start out in an on-command method, and these two methods, on command and on demand, aren't necessarily mutually exclusive. You go back and forth between the two of them. So I trap the processor at the beginning. I put in that H1. I always run first, guaranteed to run first. There's no way that anything else is going to come out before that H1, because it's under the very first template that runs, and it's the first command under the first template, or the first tag under the first template. Second one says apply templates, select essay. So what does that do? It selects, it singles out that essay tag, which is a child of what? The essay tag is a child of the root, and that's how it can find it. We're already at the root, and this will find the essay tag. It selects the essay tag. It looks at all the children of the essay tag in the order of the instance, in the instance order. It tries to find a template to match each of those children. If it finds that template, it'll run that template. If it doesn't find that template, it will run the default template. And the default template, as we've talked about elsewhere, is the template that basically says, put out all the text elements inside of all the text nodes inside of the thing that I'm applying the default template to. Okay, so if there's no template, it'll run the default template. Default template basically does a value of all the tags that are inside that tag. But in this case, we have templates that match both of those elements, the title element and the body element. So first we run the title element template, and you can see second out in the output is I ran because of the title. And then it goes back to the essay element and says, okay, give me your next child. Your next child is a body. And it then runs the body template, and the body says, I ran because of the body. So we get those in the order that they were in the instance. And if we hadn't had a template for them, we'd have run the default template, and they probably just would have looked like your symptom for this situation, I don't have a template that matched, is it looks like I got the text, but it looks like it's not formatted correctly. Okay, so I could go on from here doing more and more fancy things. For example, the body. In this case, we've assumed that the body is just a single text node under that body tag, but what if it's really complicated itself, and I don't know what comes in the body? It could have paragraphs, it could have tables, etc., etc. Well, under the body tag, then I would use, in the body template, I would use another apply templates. Then it would go and look for the children of body and run the appropriate templates. Inside the children of body, I might have a paragraph tag, and inside that paragraph tag, I might also have unknown ordering of elements. And so inside the paragraph tag template, I would do another apply templates. And inside the paragraph tag, they may be a cross-reference tag, for example, and that cross-reference tag might have sophisticated structure. So inside the cross-reference template, that ran because of the paragraph template, that ran because of the body template, that ran because of the apply templates all the way back up at the top of this stack. I can have apply templates as well. So that apply templates can be recursive and go through further and further and further iterations. So you can see, I hope, that this creates a very subtle and sophisticated model for doing what's right, finding the template under the appropriate circumstances and running it. So there we have our two kinds of processing, on command and on demand.